Thank you for joining me tonight on Book Corner. Tonight's book is How to Build a Dinosaur by Jack Horner. This book was published by Dutton Adult on March 19, 2009. This book is about reverse evolution of the chicken and certain other animals such as the wolf or just a regular ordinary bird. Okay, so this relates to the 9th grade curriculum of science in two different ways. The first way is that DNA is basically the entire premise of this book is that you can sit there and get a chicken embryo, go in and change the DNA, the trait, and certain chromosomes, and you will basically build your own dinosaur, and it will grow up and change. Instead of splitting off into a chicken, it'll go and split off into the dinosaur. And another way is evolutionary evidence. Basically, we spent about a week or so on evolutionary evidence, and this really helps and supports that, because if you can sit there and get a chicken from a dinosaur or a dinosaur from a chicken, you can basically tell that the chicken was a relative of the dinosaur, because that's kind of how it works. Because, I mean, if you can sit there and build a dinosaur from a chicken, they've got to be related somehow. Personally, my opinions about the book is it was pretty bland. Like, it wasn't too fun to read. It was very boring. But luckily, the entire idea of the book was amazing. Like the idea that you could sit there and change a couple traits here and there in a embryo in its stage of development, and then create a dinosaur. I mean, that's ridiculous and just very mind-blowing that our technology is that far in advance that you can do that. And the author, Jack Horner, also stated that you could bring back extinct species, such as the Gallus gallus, which is a species of bird. I mean, who doesn't love the Gallus gallus? But it's pretty cool that you can sit there and recreate this extinct bird through its relatives and bring it back. I mean, that's pretty awesome. And then, like, if he also states that if wolves were to go to extinct, you could get a common dog and bring back wolves. You can make some money off the wolves. But basically, the book itself was pretty hard to get through. It was very boring, but it did help me understand it because it went through analogies. Like, he wasn't just straightforward and like just said blah 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 and just continued on with what the topic was, but he used analogies and certain different ways of telling the story, which was very good. But it was pretty difficult to read around halfway through. But the idea of it was awesome. So that's tonight's Book Corner.